an exercise that we're doing, but I don't believe, like, everybody's still trying to be funny. Does that make sense? It's like, it's more that you are so freaked out, you are so scared that you have no idea what your body's doing, all you want to do is get away, but you're still not, I mean, it's not physically realistic, but it's emotionally realistic. Does that, Okay, so let's do it one more time, and then we're going to take people coming at each other, and we're going to try, like, we won't make you run actually into each other, but possibly a do-si-do. So let's see that one more time. Actually use this to propel yourself forward.
If one of the tiny babies was not found and died, it would really smell bad.
Wait for George to sort of establish himself as he starts going into the dream here. And then once you feel like he's established himself, do the crosses like you've been doing with the do-si-do.
Okay.
Yeah, in front of him. So, yeah, communicate to us, George, as the audience over here.
I'm having this dream, and I'm apparently in a Shakespeare play, and it's the one where the wolves are playing soccer. And the point of the play, is to find out how the wolves are cheating. And so unfortunately, I have super sharp vision, and I see that one of the wolves has an illegal watch, or too much red on their uniform, or is using the wrong watch. It's not what Shakespeare says plays. In the dream, there was a lot of soccer playing with the wolves, and it went on for a long time. And I remember that I got to the turning point, which was a face-off between me and one of the wolf guards. And I had to figure out, I had to know if it was legal for me to punch it. And I was wondering about that. And someone in the stands yelled, "Punch the wolf!" And someone else yelled, "Forget that! Punch the deer!" So there's also this deer that I had to punch. And in the end, we won the game, and the lovers were united. And I knew for sure that it was a Shakespeare play because one character turned to the other and said, "All's well," and the other said, "That ends well." And it wasn't one of Shakespeare's best.
I was in the supermarket trying to order Munster cheese, but this guy only had 19-cent pieces for sale that were stale. He laid them out on the counter, and they looked like chunks of garlic. But then he tried to rip me off because the pieces of cheese had turned into grapes. The guy was really obese and was wearing this apron that had butcher stains all over it. And when he went to the cash register, then he had tuna salad on his shoulder. While there was this woman wearing with red lipstick who kept trying to kiss him because she was a tease. And then I woke up.
Walks the executioner. It's John Belushi. He's dressed in a long white jacket with a beige corduroy pants and a small brown and black plaid shirt and black tie, black shoes. He's wearing glasses. I'm amused and you would pleased to see him. Oh, there's us a little catch on. And there's a catching execution practice. He goes, but we don't want to laugh. I'm listening but not really. I'm watching his every move and away from myself, relieving myself of the tension that everyone else is feeling, and putting my eyes on it. It's about, but he's not nervous. I'm prepared. I'm relieved. Yet intent on accepting. Out of regret that I'm pondering. There's a certain expression.
Okay, two people that would go together with the Sam and Ben?
Same time or?
Same time. Do the slow motion some more. That's good.
I dreamt that I was at a house of a friend who had just had several babies, and the babies were very small, like little mice or baby mice. And one was lost, and no one seemed very concerned, but I was very anxious about it. I was worried that if the baby was not found and died, that it would really smell bad.
With an also fashionable golden gopher's cap. She is walking, she does not notice me, or I am invisible. The view I have of her is from the side, and then from above. I then become aware that I am now in view, and she is no longer in view.
Where it's like, now two people are going to do something, or, do monologues, and one's just like much longer than the other, and someone's just doesn't realize that they had to sit there staring out at the audience for however long it takes. I don't know. I really enjoyed that a lot.
There was a point when the two of them were talking that they were both talking about snow, and it was like this just nice little moment where they sort of talking about the same thing. That's cool.
One thing that I've noticed across everything we've done so far really is just when you throw two things together that don't really have anything to do with each other, you start to notice connections.
Yeah,
that are
you
just
find them.
sort of you find them, and it's really interesting how they'll overlap just spontaneously, and the things that you start to think about because of that weren't intended by either thing going on.
Yeah, the playing with split focus is great. It generates an excess, and then that keeps any type of meaning to solidify because there's just this excess of stuff. So it keeps fracturing.
It really is just like a collage of humans. I mean, it really is. Like what she said. Because you don't often know what you're doing when you're making a collage. So it's a nice way to symbolize that.
That was a really good note you had about the serious emotions with the goofy humor. The humorous movement. That somehow made a really nice juxtaposition with all the dreams being out loud to have that element. Not be trying too hard. We decided your shock collar, Johan, can be for when you start acting. The shock collar you're going to wear. For if anybody senses you acting on stage, then you'll get zapped.